Hello, my name is Vasily Tarasenko, I'm a Russian attorney, and today I'd like to tell you what refugee status is and how to get it. Let's get it started. Refugees are foreign nationals who left their country where they're in danger and persecuted for national, religious and other reasons. This status gives non-citizens of Russia the right to legally stay in the country. Russian law lists the following grounds on which a foreigner should be persecuted to be recognized as a refugee in Russia. It's a race, religion, nationality, ethnicity, membership in certain social group, political opinion. Evidence. Thus, if you want to apply, remember that few applicants ultimately become refugees. To obtain this status, you must conclusively prove that you are persecuted and the country of origin doesn't defend your right. As evidence, you can provide your crime reports to the police that you were ignored, letters or emails, photographs, video, etc. The main thing you should prove is that despite the fact your rights are violated, state bodies fail or don't want to help. I also recommend you to reflect on your case to understand if the Ministry of Internal Affairs has grounds to refuse you. For example, if you flee from your country of nationality because an epidemic broke out or a crisis started, it wouldn't be considered a good reason to be granted refugee status. Petition with 2 photos, questionnaire, medical certificate, proofs for refugee status, and also survey form. So, filing a refugee status petition. You can do it in 3 ways. First, you must apply to the Migration Department of the Ministry of Internal Affairs. Second way, if you're still abroad, the application should be filed at the Russian consulate. Number 3, if you cross the border, you must apply to the Ministry of Affairs or border control point on the Russian border. So here you can see the scheme with 3 ways of applying for refugee status. After this, you'll be called for an interview and asked to fill out a questionnaire and survey form. Here's the exact form of the questionnaire. So here you can see full name, other surnames, first name, date of birth different from those specified in your document. Also, you shall fill in your gender, date of birth, place of birth. Also, you see another information that is obligatory to write at this form. Also, citizenship, state of current citizenship, and also state and exact address of former usual residence. Also, you shall fill in your education and period of years when you studied at any university, education specialty, profession, native language also you shall fill in. Also, you shall fill in labor activity and many other questions. You can see it, and if it will be too fast, you can put pause button and see what are the exactly questions will be asked for you. So you can skip it and move to the next section of this video. Also, you have to fill in one more document, the survey form. Here you also see the questions from this form. It's a full name, date of birth, state of the current citizenship or state of former residence, and also does your health condition allow you to conduct an interview, and also address of the applicant's place of residence in the Russian Federation, telephone number, and also the last question, do you need interpreter into Russian? Thus, after filing an application within 5 working days or 24 hours from the time you entered the country, the authority will make a preliminary decision if they are ready to consider to give you a certificate to start considering your case about refugee status or not. Thus, a foreigner is given either a petition consideration certificate or a notice of a refusal to consider one petition to the merits. So one more time, at the custom within 24 hours, in Russia or consulate within 5 days you will get the answer. First answer. So after that, within up to 3 months, the Ministry of Internal Affairs considers the petition on the merits and makes a decision if they grant you refugee status or deny you. Here you can see the scheme: refugee certificate, 3 years, and possible deny. By the way, if you've got refugee certificate, it is issued for no more than 3 years. Note that the applicant for refugee status must deposit his passport until he's denied the status or his certificate expires. First, it's of course obtain the services of an interpreter, seek medical and pharmaceutical help for free, be accommodated in a temporary accommodation center if the foreigner doesn't have housing in Russia, also receive assistance in obtaining documents to enter Russia if they are abroad, receive assistance in ensuring travel and transportation of luggage to their place of temporary stay, and receive food and use utilities in a temporary accommodation center, and also be employed on an equal basis with Russian citizen and many other rights. You must understand that foreign nationals cannot even request refugee status in Russia if there are serious reasons to believe that the applicant committed a crime against peace, a war crime or crime against humanity, or committed a serious crime of a non-political nature. Also, applicant guilty of committing acts contrary to the purposes and principles of United Nations. Also, the competent authorities of the state of origin of the applicant recognize his rights and responsibilities. If applicants receive the protection of another country from United Nations. But if you got a denial, you have the right to appeal to the courts to challenge the decision. So each case is individual. To prepare a good defense tactic, it is a good idea to contact immigration attorney. If you have some questions, feel free to reach out to me. That is all for today. My name is Vasily Tarsenko. Goodbye.